Oh, a mortal. Here. Oh. Have you come to stare in awe at a god? No. Then why have you... Hades. Hades sent a mortal to speak with me. Is this a joke? I probably shouldn't speak bad of someone Hades sent. He might feed me to his dogs. I don't want Cerberus ruining this glorious face of mine. And your name is? Okay, I'm not going to remember that. So I'll just call you, H's assistant. Or just mortal. I'm sure you know me, though. Apollo. Yes, the Apollo. God of the sun, as well as light, poetry, and music. Many titles for a man of my caliber. So, H sent you. What for? To interview me. Fine. If that's what he wishes, come sit down with me. I was just practicing my virtuoso skills. Yes, of course I play. What a silly, mortal question. Imagine being the god of music and unable to play. Ah, this one I'm holding is a lyre. Gifted to me by my sweet brother Hermes. He took my cattle, and I demanded back something of equal value. What he gave me was this. While I was very annoyed that my brother stole from me, I could not refuse such a beautiful piece of craftsmanship. And now, I am the master of the lyre. No mortal nor god may best me. Although, many have tried. Ah, now that is a story to tell you. Well, make sure you write this down, it's important. There I was, minding my own business. Can you picture it? I can picture it. Basking in the love and respect of those who worship me. The passion of my followers shining down upon me. When an idiot named Pan barges into my temple. And what do? They challenge me to a battle of music. Now, usually I'd wave this challenger off. But I do not take respect lightly. No, no, no. So of course, we battled, and of course, I was victorious. However, Midas, who was judging, was the only one who tried to say Pan was better. So I gave him donkey ears. I mean, the man clearly does not need his own. If he can't listen to my exquisite songs and appreciate them for what they are, masterpieces each and every one, he got what was coming to him. Oh, I miss the old days. Ever since I've returned to the world, I feel there's no challenge. It's been relaxing, but dull. Oh, so dull. Here I thought it would be a charming idea. If the gods of Olympus walked among the humans and did what we do. Bah! Gods! We are gods! And what, Hades wants us to work a job just because we were gone for a few millennia? Oh, but he insisted, so I insisted right back at him, but then he insisted a touch more. And then he gave me a look which sent a chill down my spine. Down my beautiful, manly body. So now, I have been composing music, which was what I occupied myself with before I arrived. Perhaps, if you are a good little mortal, I'll play you a tune later. I have been feeling oh so lonely as of late. And I wouldn't mind the company. And of course you're not bad looking, as I said before. At least for a human. Why do you look so offended? I speak only the truth. Saying you look decent is a compliment. Especially from me. What do I count as good looking? Well, look at all of the lovers I've had. Well, if any of them were still alive. You wish to know of my lovers? I suppose you may learn of them, if you're so curious. I'm infamously known for having the greatest romances. and how the men and women I've swayed don't always get the happiest of endings. Oh, you're frowning. You really should smile. You'll look prettier. But anyway, there was Daphne that was turned into a tree, Cyparissus, who became a tree too, and Hyacinthus. No, he didn't become a tree, because rude human. He became a flower. Now listen here. I do not need your judgment, mortal. You're almost as bad as Artemis. And it's not that I don't miss them. I do. Dearly. Look around my courtyard, mortal, and tell me what you see. Hyacinth flowers. Cypress trees. And laurel trees. I keep them here to remember them. And mourn for the loves I'd lost. Oh, now you're sorry. Now you're sorry. Why, I should... Apollo, remember what they said. Stress causes wrinkles, stress causes wrinkles. It's fine. You're not to blame. The gods and goddesses of Olympus live odd, immortal lives. And I'm no exception. You'll start to learn that as you continue your work for Hades. And not all of our stories had a happy ending. Now, that's enough for an interview. I don't usually open up to mortals. So, you must be special. I can see why H hired you. Instead, I'll give you a gift. Yes, a gift. You should feel honoured and say thank you. That's what people do with gifts. Especially from gods. In fact, you should say, "Oh, great and handsome god Apollo, thank you for the gift you have given me. I shall treasure it until the end of my mortal days." No? Well, fine then. Since you came on a long journey from the underworld to my temple, I suppose you must be exhausted, yes? Then, as a thank you from me, I allow you to rest in my courtyard. And I'll even play you that tune I promised. And you may even lie on my lap and fall asleep to my song. Does that sound good to you? Oh, you're blushing a bit. You look very cute when you do that. But, yes. Would you like to rest here? Come. Lay back. Place your head on my lap. Not many even get to touch a god. You must be very blessed for a human. Are you comfortable? Good. Then let my strumming ease your slumber. Sleep well, mortal. Of all the money that I had, I have spent it in good company. And of all the lovers that I have, they are sorry for my going away. But since it has not fallen for fifth that I should rise and you should not, so I'll gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Script by Oz.